Hello, welcome to Cross Call Tarot. This is Melody. We are going to work on the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For today, I'm going to try to get out a couple of videos. Actually, I'm going to try to at least get 4 out. That's what I did the past couple of days. I managed to get a third of the monthlies out. So I'm going to work on the second third, hopefully today and tomorrow. So with that being said, this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or whoever is just intuitively guided here for a message, because it is a Crows Call Tarot, and crows are their messengers. They deliver messages from spirit. They're not dark, they're not light, they're actually a neutral kind of bird. It doesn't matter. They're just, like I said, messengers from spirit. Well, with that being said, let's get started with your reading, fellow water sign Scorpio. And we're going to use the same decks that I've been using for the last videos, which is the FAERIE Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Bradley Valentine, the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, Magical Messages from the Fairies by Doreen Virtue, and for clarifiers, we're going to use the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. These are clarifiers on the FAERIE Tarot cards. The other 2 decks are Oracle cards. Alright, well, with that being said, let's get this reading started, fellow Scorpios. Alright, so, Spirit, Angels, Spirit Guides, and Fairies. What is coming towards the Scorpios, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July 2018? What is coming towards Scorpios for July 2018? Sun, Moon, and Rising Scorpios. What is coming towards them? What is coming towards the Scorpios for the month of July? What is coming towards the Scorpios? We are not reading reversals today unless they're pretty dominant reversals. All my cards are set with them upright. What is coming forth energetically for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising Fairies? What is coming forth for July? In the month of July, what energies are coming forth for the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What energy, what the Scorpios expect as far as energy for July 2018? What is coming towards them? It's coming towards the Scorpios, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you, Spirit and Angels, for the messages that you're about to bring forth using the FAERIE Tarots. Make sure they're shuffled good. Let me get a lot of the same cards popping out for all the other signs. I think Libras was the only one that was totally different. Usually it's the same cards that keep popping out. So to make sure that they're shuffled good. See what they have to say. Welcome to my channel. While I'm shuffling, I might as well tell you a couple things. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and you can hit the little notification bell, which will tell you whenever I post a video. I also have a Facebook page, Sacred Circle of the Crows. Please feel free to go on there and like and follow. I also, sometimes I'll post daily cards. I'll probably do that today because it's an 11/11 energetic gateway, unless I decide to do a video. I'm still up in the air about that. But you can go on the page and like and follow. I also post other stuff. I have been working on the chakras, but we're going to take a break from the chakras so I can bust out these monthly videos for you. If you wish to have a private reading, one that's more personal to yourself, you can reach me at acrowscall@gmail.com, as well as on my Facebook page. You can message me. I do have Messenger. We can actually do the reading through Messenger. The description is the information is in the description box about how to post your donation. All the readings that I offer and the donation prices are listed as well. If you would like a specific kind of reading that's not listed, I'm sure that it'll probably be around the same price as the other ones. Alright, I'm going to give these cards 3 more shuffles, and then we're going to cut them and see what Spirit has to say. Thank you for my new subscribers, by the way. I appreciate it. And all the views. Oh my goodness. Especially for the Cancer video. Wow, that just totally blows my mind. Alright, with that being said, let's cut this deck. They feel a little stiff today for some reason. Maybe the cards are feeling the energy that I've been feeling. I have a part-time job. And it's with the public, so I've been feeling this energy that's like conflict, like tower energy, like everybody's snippy and cranky and, excuse my French, but bitchy, you know. I guard myself because I'm empath and I'm like an energetic sponge. I soak everything up. So I've been trying to guard myself because I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that cranky, pissed off, bitchy kind of person. There's times I am, don't get me wrong, I am human, but I try now to guard myself against that by carrying my crystals. Last night I was out in public. I went out and did a little dancing, trying to, open up that sacral chakra and solar plexus, of course. And I had on my hematite necklace, which is good for grounding. So I basically stayed grounded, and I was outside yesterday in the yard. So that's, trying to keep myself grounded here. Alright, with that being said, Scorpios, let's see what the cards have to say. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Can I have 6 cards, please? 6 cards for the month of July 2018 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There's 1. Can I have 6 cards, please, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018. These cards are so stiff. Like, they don't even want to work. Like, they're bitchy themselves. Jeez, fairies. Must be something in the air. We do have the full moon coming, but it's not for a few more days. Like, 4 maybe? 5? I don't understand why the energy is so heavy. Alright, 5 more cards, please. 5 more cards. Can I have 5 more cards, Spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July 2018? What energy is coming towards Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Alright, we need 4 more cards, please. 4 more cards for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018. What energy is coming towards them? Oh, there's our next 4 cards. Alrighty. Alright, so, and they all came face up. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, Scorpios, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The first card that popped out was the Sun. The Sun represents, of course, Leo, the sign. So if you guys are possibly Leo is in your chart. Also, the Sun represents some kind of illumination. Plans that work out perfectly. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations and gratitude for the blessings of life. Isn't that pretty? I love them sunflowers on there. It also represents some kind of illumination. It represents happiness. It also represents joy of life. It also represents, like it says, reaping the rewards. Alright. The second card was the Six of Autumn. Okay. And it says, the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely and repaying a debt. The next card that popped out was the Nine of Summer. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Look at all the sparkles. Like it looks like to me she's kind of performing some magic. Like the Cinderella episode where she magically changes into her pretty dress and the pumpkin changes into her cart. Alright, so Autumn represents, in this deck, Autumn represents Pentacles. So it's the Six of Pentacles. Summer represents Cups, so it's Nine of Cups. And then the next card that popped out was the King of Winter. Winter represents Swords. So it's knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Publicly speaking, unemotional relationships. Okay. The first thing that's sticking out on this card is the bird, the eagle. Actually, or not eagle, owl. See the owl? The owl represents wisdom. Alright, we're going to move on to the next card before we actually start going into their interpretations. Okay, the next card that popped out was the Wheel. Delays are over. Sudden and unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. Wheel of Fortune. That's what this card is, the Wheel of Fortune. Alright, and the last card that popped out was the Nine of Autumn. Autumn represents Pentacles. Reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, and cherishing your time alone. Nines do represent solitude, there isn't doubt about that. Alright, so we're going to sit here and I'm going to contemplate here for a second and see what I'm coming up with. Alright. Okay, the first thing I'm noticing is there's no wands. So, wands represent our spiritual self as well as action. So far, there's no action being taken in this reading. The second thing I'm noticing is you've got two major arcanas touching, with the King of Winter in one corner and the Six of Autumn in another. The major arcanas represent spirit, our spiritual journey. So, okay, and the second thing I'm noticing is that we got two nines, one on top of the other. Nines represent solitude. They also represent an ending to a cycle and a new beginning about to start. Because if the next number is 10, 10 is a total ending. You take 1 plus 0, you get 1. It's also about new beginnings. So an ending and a new beginning. Alright, so the top row adds up to, let's see, we got 19, and 6 is 25, and 9 is 34. 34, a 3 and a 4 adds up to a 7. A 7, 7s are about being patient, having faith. Let's see, what else? Trust, finding trust. Alright, so the bottom one, we got 10 and 9 is 19, and if you want to add the king in, that's 20. So that's a 2. 2s are about partnerships and decisions. Alright. So we got 2 pentacles touching corners with a 9, a wish card. The wish card. So maybe somebody's wishing to start their own business. And the sun is illuminating your destiny and is illuminating the King of Winter. And the King of Winter is all about truth. They tell it like it is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They just come forward. They're like blah, 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 blah. Whether you like it or not. Sometimes it's some things you want to hear. Sometimes it's some things you don't want to hear. But no matter what the case is, you know it's going to be the truth. The King of Winter also represents sorry. The King of Winter also represents air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But doesn't have to be. I'm just putting it out there. So, it could be somebody who's just carrying that energy in July that's coming forth. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but it can be. And it's an older person as well. So, maybe it could be a boss. Maybe they're an air sign, or they're carrying the air energy and they're coming forward with some kind of truth about, or they're coming forward with some kind of truth that's going to illuminate how possibly to succeed in your self-employment, how to put the money, how do I want to say this, how to expand your income. We do have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is all about destiny. And it is about good luck. It's depending on where you're at on the wheel. But it always turns. So you may have a stroke of good luck and in return have a stroke of bad luck, which that's just how it happens. It's the wheel of fortune. It's also about maybe you're going on a trip somewhere. Maybe your delays are over with your new business that you want to get started. Maybe the King of Winter is going to come in and give you the information that you need to be successfully self-employed. Maybe the King of Winter is the person that's self-employed. So, fellow Scorpios, are you possibly wishing to be self-employed and expand your income? Seems to me that it's going to happen. Destiny's on your side. And it is also being illuminated. Alright, with that being said, let's do some clarification. Okay. We're going to use the Witch's Tarot for some clarification and see what these cards, what exactly are they trying to say. Get a better view of the energies coming towards Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018. Can we get some clarity? Spirit, using the Witch's Tarot. Clarity, Spirit, using the Witch's Tarot. So whatever is on your destined path, you're definitely going to be learning something. Or somebody's going to come forward with some truth on how to successfully manage your income or bring a better income in. Or maybe you're wishing for the King of Winter to come in. What I find cool is that there is definitely a wish being illuminated. A wish that has something to do with cash. And you got good news comes back to you. It's destined. It's that karmic thing. You got the Wheel of Fortune underneath that. So whatever news you're putting out there, it's coming back. It's destined. You're going to have definitely some good luck because you got 2 autumn cards that are surrounding your wish cards. So you got a wish coming true. The King of Winter and the 9 of Autumn are mirroring one another. So there's definitely some kind of a truth coming out. Maybe the King of Winter is going to come out of solitude and give you a helping hand on that self-employment. Give you some advice possibly, whether you want to follow it or not, but to me it looks like you do. Because we got the Sun who's illuminating the King of Winter and also illuminating destiny. So we got the Sun and the Wheel touching the King of Winter. So the King of Winter is definitely going to illuminate something that's destined. He's going to be very truthful. That's one thing about the King of Winter. He is very knowledgeable. He's very truthful. He's very wise. I'm picking up on that the owl that's beside him. He's very wise. Or maybe this is you. Maybe you're carrying the King of Winter energy. And maybe that's what your new self-employment is going to be. You're going to become a public speaker or a manager, or that's going to be what your self-employment is. Maybe you're going to start teaching whatever. You're going to generate that more income. Alright. Clarifiers for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising, please, Spirit. Clarifiers for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July 2018. Alright, can we clarify these cards? Even these cards feel stiff. Alright, so first we're going to clarify the Sun. Well, we got the Empress right off the bat. So the Sun is definitely illuminating the Empress. The Empress is, she's all about giving birth to possibly a new idea, giving birth to creativity, giving birth, period, as such as a baby. And if you look at her, her dress is green. So her heart chakra is totally and completely open, and she's balanced, and she's creative, and she's beautiful. She's sitting outside in nature, which tells me that she's very grounded. Alright, so give me a couple more cards for illumination or clarification on the Sun, please. Oh, we got two more cards that literally jumped out, and I think I'm going to leave this one the way it is. Alright, so then we got the World, which is, like I said, the ending of a cycle. Remember I said that you got two nines, one on top of the other. That tells me that you definitely got an end of a cycle coming. Something new is coming. There it is, the end of the cycle. And we got the Death card. And it's in reverse. Remember I said I really don't read reversals unless it's pretty dominant? Well, this one's pretty dominant. So, to me, in reverse, it's either you're going through it right now or you've already been through it. The cycle card, oh geez, I'm all tongue twisted here. Okay, so the Sun is illuminating the end of the cycle. It is also illuminating the birth of something. You already went through the death cycle, so you're coming through it. You're there, and you're about to start a new cycle, which kind of fits with the wheel here. You're something that's destined. So the Sun is illuminating the end of a cycle and the rebirth of something. The end of a cycle, possibly the rebirth of being successfully employed. Alright, clarify the Six of Autumn, please. Clarify the Six of Autumn, please, which is Tarot. Clarify the Six of Autumn. Oh boy. Oop, I just knocked that off, sorry. There we go, the King of Autumn. Or, yeah, King of Autumn. King of Wands, sorry. Okay. So, the first thing I'm noticing is how there's oranges and reds. Oranges represent your sacral chakra. Reds represent your base chakra. But reds can also, in the way it's like intermixed, reds can also represent passion. So, the King of Wands is a very passionate person. Because if you look, I wish I could hold it still. Grab this thing so I can hold it there for you. Okay. There we go. If you look, he's got like a funky smirk on his face. Okay. And he's also covered up in his, what do you want to call it? Robe, or, what do kings wear? Them robes of some kind? He's also got his private parts covered. So that tells me that the red definitely represents the passion. He's holding one wand, which wands represent action. But he's holding one, which represents a new beginning. The King of Wands represents focus. Like he's staying focused. Alright. The King of Wands also represents fire signs. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But it doesn't have to be. That could just be maybe the King of Winter is carrying that fiery, passionate energy. Alright, can I have a couple more clarifiers? Oh my. We got the Three of Pentacles. So, the King of Wands is recognizing talents. Either your talents, and it very well could be, because to me it looks like he's doing some kind of like he's writing some kind of a ritual, or he's doing a spell possibly, because he got his little spell jar here with some kind of potion in it. He got a candle lit. He's writing with a feather in a book. It looks like his place of worship with the stained glass windows. Okay, one more card for clarity, please. One more card for clarity. One more card for clarity, please. One more card. One more card. Can I get one more card? So, oh boy, we got two. Alright, so the first card that popped out was the Three of Wands. I'm going to hold that there. My hands are a little shaky this morning. Alright, so we got the Three of Wands. Okay, well the Three of Wands can represent a couple of things. First of all, Wands, like I said, represents action. The second thing can represent the union of the twins. Two souls coming together as one. Or it could represent your ships coming in. Because if you look in the background, there is a ship. See the ship? It's in the distance, but it's coming. Basically right around the corner. Okay, and then the other one that popped out was the Strength card. Okay, well the Strength card represents Leo. Leo the Lion. It also represents finding balance between your spiritual side and your 3D side. Having the strength to do it, to merge them. So, your ships coming in is definitely an unexpected inflow of money, or something that you're putting out there is definitely coming back. You are some kind of seeds of intention possibly that you are putting out there. You are definitely going to get back. I see it in the cards, because you got 2 3s, which if it landed on the 6 of autumn, excuse me. So, and what I mean by the seeds of attention, because if you look, the 3 of Pentacles, like I said, it looks like he's casting some kind of spell. Like he's working on putting his intentions out there for it to come back. So the good that you're doing is coming back to you. It's obvious because you got 2 threes back to back, the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. So whatever action you're putting out there in your 3D world, you are definitely going to get back. Is the intention, maybe the King of Wands isn't a person, maybe it's the focus part of it. Maybe you're focusing on putting that intention out there so that you can reap what you sow. You know what I mean? Like you can get the harvest of the seeds that you sowed with the intentions that you put out there. You're finding the strength to do it because you're staying focused. I see it. That's just in case that the king isn't representing a person, it does represent focusing. Taking action in focusing. So I can tell that you Scorpios, Sun, Moon, and Rising, are definitely focusing on putting your intention out there so that you can you're definitely focused on setting your seeds of intention and putting it out there so that you can so that your boat can come in. You're finding that strength both from your spirit side and your 3D side to do this, because this is all clarifying the 6 of Autumn. Yeah, I see that. I see that you're definitely putting the focus and the attention into you're putting the good out there so that the good can come back to you. Because not only is that clarifying the 6 of Pentacles, but you got the wish card beside that 6 of Pentacles. So wishes are definitely being fulfilled. And why? Because you're focusing on putting the good intentions out there so that the good intentions come back. Keep it up, fellow Scorpios. Please do so, because these are awesome cards. This is a beautiful reading. Alright, so clarify the 9 of Summer, please. Let's clarify the 9 of Summer. Clarify the 9 of Summer. Clarify the 9 of Summer. Okay. Alright. We got 5 clarifiers. So, the 9 of Summer. Oh my. Wow. Alright, so the first card that popped out was the 4 of Cups. Well, the 4 of Cups is just thinking that you missed a magical opportunity when you actually didn't. You're just not seeing it for what it is. You are not realizing that the magical opportunity is right in front of your face. You feel that you missed it. Because if you look, he's sitting there with his arms crossed looking down at all the cups whenever he actually got the mermaid beside him helping him, trying to tell him, look, I'm handing you this cup. I want to help you. Okay. And then the next card that popped out was the 10 of Swords. Remember I said about a cycle ending? There you go. 10 of Swords. So to me, the 10 of Swords and the Death card are pretty much the same. Major Arcana, Minor Arcana. Because basically, if you look, let's see, is it on this card? Oh yeah, it is. Pretty, let me put it here so that you guys can see better, not have to deal with my shaky hands. Alright, see, look, there's your person. And he's got all 10 of them swords stuck in him. He's dead. There's a definite death ending of a cycle. No doubt about it. You've got an ending to a cycle. Okay, the next card that come out with that was the Page of Swords. So, remember I said about the King of Winter is going to be bringing the truth? Right there it is. There's your truth card. It's a message possibly coming through the airways, a phone call. But he's got his sword raised. He's ready for battle. He's ready to cut through the BS and come clean with about a truth. Okay, we got 2 more cards that popped out too. Oh my. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so no wonder this landed on the wish card. We got the Temperance card. So the ending of the cycle has to come so that you can find balance. Remember I said about the Strength card is finding balance between your 3D and your spiritual self. Listening to your intuition. There you go, finding balance. The Angel of Time. Divine timing. She has her balance. She found the balance she needed. The last card that popped out was the Page of Cups. So maybe the message is going to come something that's going to help you balance your emotions. Remember I said that the mermaid here, and I love the fact that these two are mirroring one another. Let's put this in here. Maybe I can slip them both in there so you guys can see them better. Me and my shaky hands. I always like this in the mornings. Okay, there we go. Alright. Remember I said that the mermaid's trying to offer the cup and he's not seeing it for the magical he's not seeing the magic in it. There's the cup that the mermaid's offering. There's that cup. The cup of love. Cups are all about our emotions. Divine timing is definitely going to bring this message. It's going to be a wish-fulfilling message. I don't know if it's going to be about love. We haven't gotten that far yet. Could it be? Very well could be. Or it could be something concerning self-employment too. Very well could be something with self-employment. Okay. Alright. So, whatever you're wishing for is going to come true, but it's not going to come true. It's divinely timed wish, is what I'm trying to spit out. Whatever you're wishing for is going to come in divine timing. But before it comes, an ending has to come. You have to end this cycle. Whatever is going on in your life that's negative, as far as either communication, because swords represent communication and thoughts and reason, whatever's going on in that head has to end. Quit feeling that you missed the opportunity because you didn't. You did not miss the opportunity. Divine timing is at hand, and they are going to usher it in. But before they usher it in, a change in a cycle has to happen. We've seen that from the jump with the World card. Alright. Well, so we're going to clarify the King of Swords next. And remember I said again about an ending of a cycle has to happen. Okay, oh, jeez. Okay, so the first card that popped out was the Five of Pentacles. Okay, Pentacles represents everything in our 3D world. Fives represent change. Could be good, could be bad. It's all upon whatever's going on in your life. And then we have, I'm going to discuss that card in a second as soon as I show you the second one. the Five of Wands showed up. So there's some kind of a conflict. And this landed on the King of Winter. So to me, that tells me that the King of Winter is going to come in with some truth that's going to bring an end of a cycle about the reason why they either left you in the cold, outside in the cold, because that's what this card represents, being left out of the deal, out of the cold, or the reason why you feel that you missed an opportunity, and conflict. He's conflicted about missing the opportunity because he's not sure if he missed it or not. But there's conflict about the reason why he feels he was left out in the cold, or he left you out in the cold. And it also adds up, 5 and a 5 adds up to a 10. 10s, what did I say has to happen? The end of a cycle's coming. So he's going to speak some kind of truth that you may not like, of course. I mean, that's probably why we got the 5 of Wands, the conflict card. But he's definitely going to speak some kind of truth about the reason why he left you out in the cold, or the reason he wants to know why you left him out in the cold. Why does he feel he missed an opportunity? What opportunity he missed? Not exactly sure. I didn't ask, but I'm sure maybe the romance angels may clarify that, or possibly the magical messages from the fairies. Alright. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Number 10. That's cool that we got 10s. A 10 beside the 10. That's entirely too many cards, but some of them did flip, so we're going to take them. Alright. So, whatever's destined, delays are over, sudden expected good luck, a new car or travel, we're going to see. Oh my. So, what's destined? The Two of Cups. This actually turned into a love reading. It's a soulmate. Soulmate, twin flame, Two of Cups. Partnership. Maybe it's a decision. The Eight of Wands. So basically the universe is going to come in quickly, take some kind of action. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but doesn't have to be. It could very well be just the energy that you're carrying. And it is a feminine energy. So we got a masculine and a feminine. We got the Seven of Swords. 7 is about, Swords is about communication. It's about our thoughts. It's about communication, our thoughts, reasoning. But if you look, the Seven of Swords is about somebody being sneaky, because look, he's already got 2 swords down, and it looks like he's pulling out another one, and he's going to stab somebody with it. Like he's ready to pull out that other sword and get you. So, and he's walking towards the past, which means he's walking, look, he's going towards the Queen of Cups. She doesn't see it because her back's towards him. But she intuitively knows. Because water signs are pretty much very intuitive. Okay, and then we got the Five of Swords. So I'm going to say that the King of Winter is going to come forth about he's going to come forth with some kind of truth about a partnership, and he's going to come quickly. And he is going to, you're going to know this because you're very intuitive. He's going to come very quickly. He's probably going to come clean about the shadiness, or if he's lying to you. Either he's going to make you choose, or he's going to come clean, and he's going to be ready to walk away from the shadiness, because the Five of Swords represents walking away from despair. Or you're going to walk away from the shadiness, but he's coming forth to tell some kind of truth, possibly about how he feels. He's going to come quickly because air is a quick sign, and so is the Wands, taking action quickly, possibly about how he feels towards his other half or soulmate, divine feminine, divine masculine, because they're showing up as kings and queens does not mean that they are that sex. It could just be carrying that energy. She got her back towards the shadiness, like she's facing towards the Eight of Wands and the Two of Cups. So maybe the King of Winter is wishing to come forward, or maybe you got a wish that the King of Winter is going to fulfill. But these 5 cards all landed on the Destiny card. So you guys are destined to be together, and whatever is coming is going to come quickly. But you got your back towards the shadiness. And you don't want it no more. You're ready to be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm tired of the shadiness. I'm tired of it also could represent the Seven of Swords could also represent somebody like a sneak attack, because she does have his back towards you, and he's got this like grin on his face, kind of like the same grin as the King of Wands. Yeah, I'm feeling whatever this is coming quickly. There's some kind of an ending to a cycle coming. Somebody's going to come clean. Whoever's carrying the King of Winter is going to come forward with some kind of truth about how they feel, or maybe they're going to recognize that you are their soulmate, divine masculine, divine feminine. And they're going to come out of nowhere. I see that. They're coming out of nowhere. So him coming forward with the truth is destined. There's no doubt about it. It's destined. So destiny is definitely at hand, because we got the Temperance, and we got the Wheel of Fortune, and we got the World card, and we got the Death in reverse. So destiny is basically at hand. Alright, so these are the clarifiers for the 9 of Autumn. Oh my. Actually, I don't even know if I'm going to use these clarifiers on there. We're just going to, because I was talking and didn't ask for the clarifiers, these cards just popped out. Remember I said about this person up here setting the seeds of intention, sending what he wants into the universe so that he can get the ship There it is. There's all his wishes. There's his intentions in the universe. Every one of them stars can represent an intention. Every one of them stars could represent a spell that he was sitting there meditating, or writing down what he wanted. The other card that popped out was the Ten of Pentacles. So, what I have to say about that is the wishes that are being granted, maybe the King of Pentacles is going to come forward and possibly ask you to get married, or possibly ask you to move in with them. Or, because if you look, okay, first of all, you see is the dog that he's stealing way out. That represents loyalty. Then you got the grandpap here holding the grandbaby with the two people over here that are in love. So it's definitely a happy family moment. You got everything you need, everything you want. You are successful, successfully self-employed possibly. You got your wishes. Your wishes have been granted. Alright, let's clarify the Nine of Autumn, please. Clarify the Nine of Autumn. Clarify the Nine of Autumn, please. Clarify the Nine of Autumn. Clarify the Nine of Autumn. Clarify the Nine of Autumn. Maybe that is the clarity for the Nine of Autumn. Nope. We got one card, so we'll see. Oh my. There we go. There's the King of Swords' other half. Queen of Swords. She's also speaking her truth. She is also spiritually oriented. The Queen of Swords is just like the King of Swords, but in a feminine energy. She's very cutting with her words. Very truthful. But there's some kind of communication going on between the King and the Queen. And it'll probably hurt. I guarantee whatever truth is coming out is going to hurt. And look, she's got her sword raised to the sky. That's where her intuition's coming in. She's definitely going to speak, maybe not kindness, but she's going to speak some kind of truth. So we got the King of Winter and we got the Queen of Swords. Both showed up. I think it's a possibility they could be soulmates. Very well could be. And somebody is going to be guaranteed speaking the truth. Possibly speaking the truth about how they feel. Because we got the Queen of Swords, or Queen of Cups there. Cups is all about our emotions. Wishes are being granted. Alright. So we're done with the clarifying. Let's bust out the romance angels. And see what the romance angels have to say. Romance angels, spirits, guides. Then we have 3 oracle cards for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018. So maybe the Queen of Swords is going to be, she's going to have some kind of truth. She's definitely going to speak some kind of truth to her king. There is no doubt about it. Maybe she's going to speak the truth about how she is successfully employed, how she is put the intentions out there to the universe. Maybe her successful employment may have some kind of a spiritual based business around it. She's also going to speak the truth about the shadiness or the lies or the sneakiness and she's going to walk away from it because she's got her back towards the Five of Swords. So she definitely don't want it. Even the Queen of Cups has her back against the Five of Swords. There's going to definitely be some kind of communication going on. There's going to be some wishes granted. There's definitely going to be an end of a cycle. It's destined, and it's also according to divine timing. So if it hasn't been granted yet, please be patient, because it will be granted. Maybe you guys still have some work to do. Maybe some more intentions needed to be set. Maybe you need to find some focus. I would do that. I would definitely do it. The King of Winter, yeah, he's definitely coming forward with some kind of truth. He's going to speak the truth to his queen, or she's going to speak the truth to him, or maybe that's where the conflict card comes in. Maybe they're going to speak it to one another and clear the air, so to speak. Another thing I'm seeing is we got 3 5s. Fives represent, if you see the sequence of 3 5s and you see it repeatedly, 5s are about change, because 6s are about movement and growth, and it's also about harmony. So 5s are about change. Now, what kind of change it is, that's up to you. But I'm seeing a tower kind of change. That's what the 3 5s represent to me, is a tower moment. Like the universe is going to come in, they're going to bowl over all the crap, all the lies, all the stuff. They're going to bury it and start building a new foundation up. So I'm definitely seeing that. And that's going to happen because the King and the Queen are going to definitely be speaking some truth to one another. They are definitely getting wishes. They are going to be granted, but only on divine timing. So this is my message to you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Stay focused. Be patient. There is a rebirth coming, whether you're in the process of it or not, because the death card did come out on the very first card. So Spirit is illuminating it. There's no doubt about it. Alright. Romance Angel, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, July 2018. Three cards, please, for the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018. Three cards, please, Spirit. 3 cards. Can I have 3 cards? 3 cards. I'm going to say that this did turn into a love reading. As well as maybe the King of Swords is recognizing that you do have your spiritually based business, and he feels that he missed an opportunity with it because the opportunity was offered to him, and he feels that you left him out in the cold. Okay, one more card, please. One more card, please. Spirit, one more card. One more card, please. And there it is. We'll take that one. Alrighty. Okay. The first card that showed up was Deception. And that doesn't surprise me because we do have the Seven of Swords. And that's all about being deceived and stabbing somebody in the back. Sneaky, shady. Alright. So, Deception was the first card that popped out. It says someone is wearing a false mask. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. That does not surprise me that that card come out. Not at all. Especially with the Seven of Swords showing up and the Five of Swords, and all three different fives showing up in this reading. That's just confirmation that somebody is definitely wearing a false mask. There is some kind of deception happening. Somebody's stabbing somebody in the back. Maybe somebody's talking crap on someone, which very well could be. But that ending is coming. Okay, so the other card that popped out was heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, well that doesn't surprise me that that one popped out either, because we do have the King and the Queen, and they are both very truthful. They are very blunt. They don't care. They just speak it. If it hurts you, it hurts you, but it is definitely the truth. So to me, definitely, absolutely, somebody is going to be coming forward and telling you how they feel. And they're going to explain to you the reason for the deception, the reason for the shadiness. There's definitely going to be some conflicting words. They're going to explain to you the reason why. Maybe they want to know why they were left out in the cold. Or maybe they're going to explain to you why they left you out in the cold. And the last card that popped out was you deserve love. You are lovable. So maybe you or the person, you or possibly the King of Winter, does not feel that he deserves love. Maybe that's the communication that's going to happen between you two. He's going to walk away from the deception, or she is. I'm just saying he or she. Whether you're a guy or a gal, you could be carrying the masculine or feminine energy. So there's going to be some kind of a conversation, which we've seen with the King and the Queen of Winter, about feelings. They're recognizing that they do deserve love. They're recognizing that they love you, but they're ready. The end of the cycle is going to bring a change. Somebody's going to be walking away from the bullshit and the shadiness and the deception. They're going to come forward with how they feel, because they know that they deserve you, or you deserve them. Alright, so with that, I'm not even going to read from the book with that. That's just what I was feeling after seeing these cards. Alright, so one more. We are going to get a couple of more cards here from the magical fairies. Magical messages of the fairies. What magical messages from the fairies? What messages do you have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What messages do you have? Magical messages from the fairies. What messages do you have? This is a beautiful reading. There's a lot of cyclic changes coming this year, especially next month. And I'm wondering if it doesn't have something to do, because in July we got 2 eclipses. We got one, I think it's the 15th. It's a partial solar eclipse. And we got one at the end of July in the sign, I don't know if the moon's in Leo, but the star sign is Leo. It's a full moon lunar eclipse. So we do have a couple of eclipses coming. Maybe that's where the cyclic change is coming, because this is my 5th reading, and pretty much all of them have said some kind of a cycle, end of a cycle is coming, a new cycle is coming. Alright, with that being said, magical messages from the fairies. What messages do you have for the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July? Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July. What messages do you have to finish up this reading? What messages do you have, fairies? For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July. Alright. So, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018. All I know is there's something big coming because I can feel it energetically and I can see it in the cards. So I want to wish you all good luck. Alright, fairies, can you give me 3 cards, please? One more card, please. One more card, please. Well. Huh. And we're going to take them too because they flipped up. And we're going to take this one and pick up the rest that decided they wanted to grow wings. Alright. There's so much energy in my hands. These things just fly everywhere. Alright, so the first 2 cards that popped out, we're going to start with this one. And before I tell you this one, we're going to put these together. Okay, remember I said maybe they're going to come clean and ask you to move in with them? What card popped out? New home. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. So there's no doubt in my mind that somebody's going to ask you to move in with them, or possibly move in with you, or maybe you guys are just going to move together to a new place. The second card that popped out was get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. Now, the first thing that's really popping out to me on this card is this red and the yellow. Red, remember I said, is the base chakra. It's also about being grounded. And the yellow one is your solar plexus. That's where your creativity comes from. So maybe getting some exercise would be going out and going for a walk in nature. Because if you go for a walk in nature, that'll help you become grounded. Okay. Another card that popped out was children. Your connection with children is a part of your life's purpose. Remember I said on the Ten of Pentacles how he's holding his grandbaby? And they're over here. You got like the happy family with the dog and the kid and the money and the house. Another card that popped out was patience, please. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to be healed first. Divine timing. There's your angel of time. Wishes are being granted, but in divine timing. And the last card that popped out was summer. Everything that you've asked for becomes yours in the summertime. Well, think about it. We are in summer. When was the summer solstice? Thursday. By the way, happy summer solstice to fellow water signs and anybody else who is intuitively guided here for this reading. So be patient, because we are in summertime, and like I said, we got them 2 eclipses coming next month, and I'm feeling that they are really going to bring some magical opportunities, and all because you have stayed focused, set your intentions into the universe. They're hearing it, they know, and they're going to give it back to you, but it has to be in divine timing. So you've got the King of Winter and the Queen of Winter who are probably going to come together in union, but in divine timing. There's some kind of truth coming. I see it in the cards, some kind of a change, some kind of a cyclic change. Somebody's going to speak the truth about either why they left you in the cold or you leaving them in the cold. There's going to be conflicting words because somebody's tired of the shadiness. I'm guessing it's the Queen of Swords. So Scorpio, you could be carrying that Swords energy. You could be the guy carrying the feminine energy, or you could be the girl carrying the masculine energy. Or you guys are going to come together. There's going to be truth told. The reason for the deception is you're going to definitely discuss how you feel. It's going to come quickly. It's going to come out of nowhere. And I'm feeling that change could possibly happen over the next month or so because of them eclipses. But something is definitely being illuminated. Well, with that being said, blessed be from the Crow's Priestess.